know, living and working full-time in a box truck, the weather has kind of a big impact on your day. On the warmer days, especially in Houston, means the air conditioner is on for a longer time, so that kind of has an impact. It also means that when it rains outside, you kind of get the cozy, relaxing kind of feeling, because you just hear the sort of pitter-patter of the raindrops on the aluminum roof of the box truck. So my day today was going to be doing a bunch of work, but I think I'm just going to do some odd job catching up around the truck. So I have a few things that I've been wanting to do for a while. I need to install an AC outlet, a brand new AC outlet in my little extended bit of kitchen that I've just added. So I need to do that. I want to put something on my wall as well. So I've got an idea that for my living room wall, and there's also just a really ugly plywood shelf that I want to kind of tidy up a little bit and add a DC outlet next to that. So they're the three things that I'm going to do. So I'm just going to have a kind of chill, relaxing day, slow-paced, while the rain comes down. That's what I think is my plan for today. So join me on just a very quiet little day today. So this area here is brand new to me. I built this the other day. It's just an extension to this kitchen countertop with some fake peel and stick tiles on it. But I need a electrical outlet. I need an AC outlet because I'm going to put my microwave and my toaster here. So I need to add an AC outlet. Let's just have a chill day today. Oh yeah. So the first thing that I have to do is I just want to make sure I know where I'm putting the actual AC outlets on this section of my kitchen. So I have this external mounted AC outlet, basically. This is the backing thing that I need to put on. So I measured that, and now what I'm doing is I am creating basically the AC power cord that's going to go into the outlet, and I'm wiring it up. So I have to... This took so much longer than I thought it was going to take. So I had to wire up these plug sockets with the power cable, make sure that the wires are attached tightly and they're not going to cause any weird electrical fires or anything like that. Then I have to add on the little terminal caps for each of the three cables within the whole power cable, and then finally fasten it up to the outlet itself, which took a little while. I had my door open, so it was a bit of a nice breeze coming through outside. Then here is the actual AC outlet box that you have to kind of construct it. You have to unscrew bits of it, open a little hole in it, put the actual outlets through, and then there's like a faceplate that makes it look tidy. So it looks pretty ugly here, but once it's actually up, it looks a little bit cleaner and nicer. I just hadn't made anything in my wall to be able to fit it without having an external box. So here's the back plate that I need to fit on, and then I wired it through. Took a while because I had to bend the cables and really make a lot of effort to actually get it to stay in. So the cable itself was quite thick and was kind of trying to push the outlets out a little bit. So here's me struggling a little bit with trying to get the outlet to stay in its box, essentially. You can see the cogs in my brain trying to figure out, am I doing this right? So I double check the instructions and everything. And those dude wipes are there because it is hot in here, because when I do electrical work, I have to turn off all my power, which means that I have to have my air conditioner off. So I've got dude wipes there to stop me from sweating my butt off. So here I'm just finally attaching the outlet, screwing it in to the back plate, because it's basically the best it's going to be. It's pretty simple to do, and if anyone's interested, I can just link to the outlet for you to take a look at if you need. And then it's just one last screw to put the faceplate on, and you've got a fairly sturdy AC outlet. And this is what my microwave is going to be plugged into. So I kind of put this off for a long time because I just didn't want to have to deal with power stuff, adding outlets and stuff. If you're going to build a van, pro tip, if you're going to build a van or a truck or whatever it is, even a house, put in as many outlets as you can and figure it out beforehand, because putting them in after you've built everything else is a massive, massive pain. So there you go. Final thing done. Looks pretty good. I'm fairly happy with it. Not too bad. Not too bad considering I have no idea how any of this works. Next thing I need to do is here I am on my projector shelf. As you can see, I've got 2 brackets on there. The screws that I have for the brackets are too long. So rather than just going to Home Depot and buying shorter screws that actually fit, what I'm doing is I am using my reciprocating saw to just saw off the ends that are sticking out. I don't need to do this. It's mainly just to, I mean, because as you can see, it's completely out of my hand's way. I'm never going to put anything on that shelf really of note, but I just decided to do it anyway because my OCD sort of kicked in. And now what I want to do with this shelf is I want to put some covering on it, just literally peel and stick white covering on the shelf so it doesn't look like plywood. So here, this is what I'm doing. I just bought some peel and stick off Amazon. It's nothing special. It's pretty much the cheapest stuff that you can get. I'm not even really trying to measure it in a excellent way. And then all you have to do is peel and stick. That's literally in the name. Super easy. The stickiness has been pretty good overall. I just added some extra staples to it to make sure that it did stay fully, because I don't know how long the glue's going to last in Houston humidity. So I just added a couple of extra staples on it. And then doing the other side, as you can see, those holes are where the brackets, you can see I'm marking them there. That's where the brackets are going to go through. So I just wanted to make sure the holes were visible so I could just re-screw into those holes again. And then again, it's just a matter of peeling, sticking, and trying to smooth it as much as you can. You can probably buy a bit of plastic to smooth it down properly, but I think just using your hand does a pretty good job. And then just trimming off the excess bits at the end to make sure it's not got loads of stuff hanging off the edge. And then the final thing is this little USB port powers my projector. So I just haven't fit it properly, so I just wanted to fit it in here. I'm going to cover it up all nice eventually. But screwing it in, making sure it sits in this channel in the truck, and then finally screwing in the shelf. I mean, it's not the most amazing looking shelf in the world, but it's better than plywood. I should probably paint these brackets to be white as well, so it doesn't look the way it does. Putting in the projector bracket again, which hangs down to hold the projector on, and then finally screwing in the projector. And then the USB cable just comes down to power the projector here. USB cable and HDMI cable. And there you go. That is the projector itself. Now, what I have to do is I have to... that little USB power socket that I added, I have to add it into my DC fuse box. So this is what I'm doing here, is just the positive and negative cables, adding on some little ring terminals and heat shrinking the ring terminals so they stay on secure. I would always recommend heat shrinked ring terminal cables. And then I've turned off the power. I've just got to unscrew the positive here. So this is just a spare DC slot that I have on my DC fuse board. It's actually my 12 volt fuse board. And it uses little blade fuses. And then I've got to undo the a screw from the negative. It's kind of hard to see in here because it's kind of dark and the camera's closer than my eyes are, so I'm kind of struggling with it a little bit. There's the negative screw removed. And then the ultra fiddly bit is putting in the screw and the little ring terminal thing and then screwing it in. So these ring terminals are a little bit too big for the spots on this fuse board. So I'm kind of bending the ring terminals a little bit so that they actually fit in. I've done it before with my other ones, but this is not ideal. I think anyone with real electrical experience would probably say that I'm being dangerous here. As you can see, it's extremely fiddly. I'm trying to get the screw to thread a little bit, but it does get in there. It's pretty sturdy. A couple more tightens and then we're good. Then it's finally time for the negative cable to be connected. Again, super fiddly. I think the negative one's actually more fiddly, to be honest with you, just because the angle you got to put it at, and I just made these cables too short in general. And then finally put the little fuse cover on the DC fuses, and the outlet works. My projector is now permanently connected and powered, and I can breathe a sigh of relief that that is off my to-do list. And then I'm not too sure on what people are going to think about this, but this is an acoustic guitar that I have that is a travel acoustic guitar. And I wanted to break up the back wall a little bit with something interesting. And I thought that this guitar was quite striking. So this is the way you put it together. And I'm going to be thinking of putting it on my back wall. So the idea is to have this like here-ish. It would be weird to go, yeah, definitely weird to go that way. So yeah, to go here, I guess, I think it's close enough to the wall. And then, so I have pretty unique looking brackets. It's this goes on the bottom of the guitar, and this holds the neck. It won't work for transit, but it will work for just holding it up as a decoration. So essentially the end goes here like that. Actually, I think it's this way. Yeah, I guess. It's a little bit bachelor-y, but I think it works. Semi-finished space. It's definitely not finished because obviously I have a lot of painting and trim work to do up here and wires to cover and stuff like that. But I have something to break up the back wall finally, which makes me happy because this was just a blank space. But I like it. It's gonna have to be taken down in transit for sure, but I really do not travel at all at the moment. I'm very static, so I think it looks nice to break up the wall. Anyway, thank you for joining me on some nice little projects on a little drizzly day here in Houston, Texas. And I've got so much more stuff on the horizon for this truck, loads to do. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining me. For now, I'm clocking out.